There are people who are jealous, who dislike the progress and success of others, and who aim to break a person's spirit so that they cannot succeed in the important aspects of their life. If you see someone who constantly criticizes you or speaks ill of others, what would you call that person? Would you say they are bad, envious, or foolish? Tonight, in this video, we are addressing this very issue. It is the truth. There are people whose main focus is to harm you, who dislike your well-being, or who cannot tolerate seeing anything beneficial increasing in your life. These people enjoy discouraging you, creating mental pressure, stirring conflict around you, breaking your mood, and turning your day into confusion and unhappiness. So, what should you do to overcome these people and prevent them from having a place in your life? First and foremost, understand this. Whether a man or a woman, anyone who constantly opposes your plans, rejects your ideas, or criticizes everything you want to do or share is not actually speaking about you. What they are expressing is about themselves, their feelings, and their desires. They want to project their frustrations onto you, making you feel the same pain and negativity they carry, so that they can feel a sense of relief from sharing their complaints. Let's clearly examine why someone behaves this way. When a person feels internal discouragement, deep pain, or a lack of happiness, and their heart is not at peace, people generally fall into two types. The first type is the person who comes to you and says, "I am struggling with this, and I feel discouraged and heavy-hearted, so I need your advice and help." This is the genuine, real human being, a person who respects you enough to ask for support and guidance. The second type is someone who does not openly share their struggles and does not ask for guidance or support. Instead, they want to involve you in the difficulties they feel. This is why they constantly criticize you, oppose your plans, and make everything appear difficult or impossible. These individuals are classic examples of people who deliberately discourage others, who cannot bear to see anything good happen for you. Is it wise to remain friends with someone who constantly criticizes you, who labels every plan you make as impossible? The answer is no. I believe you understand the essence of this point. Know this: people who try to discourage others have only two intentions. Their first goal is to bring you down just as they feel, to make your plans fail, to prevent you from reaching your goals, and to stop you from achieving what you desire. Their second goal is to find a place where they can feel relief, where they can display the pain and discouragement they live with. You, however, are not a space for them to find relief. You are a living, ambitious person with far-reaching dreams. Move forward, refine your plans, do everything that benefits you, and you will succeed. You will achieve everything you imagine if you do not give up or lose hope. Let me share an illustrative story you may have heard before. A man was traveling with his wife and child on a donkey. As they passed through a small town, the people saw the three of them and said, "The father and mother are foolish. The child should ride the donkey while the parents walk." The man complied. Later, they entered another town, and the townspeople said, "The father is foolish. He should put the mother and child on the donkey while he rides it himself." Again, he followed their advice. Then, in another town, people said, "He should ride the donkey alone. The donkey can carry all three." Again, he obeyed. Finally, in another town, people saw all three on the donkey and said, "They are fools. They should walk on their own legs and get off the poor donkey." This story illustrates that no matter what you do, people will always criticize. Even if you act correctly, there will always be new criticisms. That is why you should always focus on your own path, live for yourself, and ignore what people say. Their opinions do not define you. You are not what others assume about you. You are who you truly are. Here is another example. Imagine you are in a race, running first, approaching the finish line. Only a few meters remain to reach your ultimate goal. If someone watching the race calls your name, would you stop and go talk to them? No. Their words cannot take away what you already possess. They cannot influence your progress. Words are just words. They cannot harm or give you what you already hold. Do not let people's words or beliefs determine your actions. So, how do you get rid of such people? The answer is simple. Remain silent. Silence is the hidden weapon that most people do not realize. Consider this. The person's goal was to discourage you and make you fail. If you achieve your goal without being affected by their words, they are the ones frustrated because their plan to bring you down failed. Their relief-seeking fails, and they are left with disappointment. Another crucial point. Jealous people often lack confidence in themselves, their abilities, or their knowledge. That is why they envy others and follow with negativity and discouragement. But you must remember, you are a special person. You are one of the most honorable and dignified beings God has created on this earth. Your parents gave you life, raised you well, taught you what you needed to know, and provided every opportunity for you to become valuable. That is why you must live for yourself, work for your future, and dedicate yourself to building a meaningful and beautiful life. A jealous person, focused on themselves, cannot prevent you from reaching your goals or achieving success. It is also important to understand that every time you value yourself, you frustrate your enemies. The world is full of negative people who wrongly interpret good things as bad. You must remove these people from your life and ensure they have no influence over your decisions, your plans, your lifestyle, your happiness, or your progress. Every time you listen to someone with a negative mindset, you give them power over you. Stand firm, move forward, and never allow anyone working against your progress, happiness, or success to interfere with your life. Remember, even if the entire world supports you and gives you everything you need, without a life plan, ambition, determination, vision, and inner drive, you will never achieve tangible success. On the other hand, even if the world opposes you, but you are determined, creative, knowledgeable, and clear about what you want and where you want to go, you will achieve success beyond imagination. Dear friend, no matter who you are, whether you have family, friends, knowledge, or ambition, do not allow anyone's opinion to stop you. You are not the sum of what foolish people think. You stand in the position of affirming, I am who I am. I am not what others assume. Move forward, honor your worth, and work on your inner beauty and value every day and every moment. Trust in yourself, in your abilities, your dignity, and your individuality. Rely on yourself alone. When you lie in bed at night, do not wonder what others might say. Their words are irrelevant. You can reach unimaginable heights, even if they label you lazy, incapable, or unworthy. They may doubt your skills, but continue, never give up, and you will achieve your goals. That is how progress is made. That is how success is achieved.